So I need everybody to go ahead and get this presentation pulled up. Make that happen for me. I will be creeping you as per usual on GoGuardian. I'm recording. Goodbye. What is it? Oh, man. Great catch. Excellent throw. Okay. Hey, Cameron. All right. Hey. So what's going to happen? We're going to start on slide 9. I'm going to talk to you about your introduction, and I'm going to talk to you about your closing paragraph, your conclusion paragraph. So first things first, we've got to talk about a hook. Hook is what gets your reader interested. It's something that makes them want to continue reading. So I'm going to give you some examples of hooks, and I did that through this little link here. I thought this was pretty good. So I went on here and I found all these, there's 7 different hooks that you could possibly use. Now, of course, these are obviously just examples or tells you what it is. If you want examples, you're going to have to go to this side of the screen over here and scroll down and find the one you're looking for. I would like to point out that there is a funny one down here. If you go to metaphor and simile, I think Taylor Swift might have written this because she said the boyfriend is not really a rat, but he behaves like one. She's always mad at some guy, so I feel like that might be a lyric from one of her future albums. I'm just saying. Y'all didn't find that one funny? I guess this is a class of all guys. Jackie, did you find it entertaining? Okay, thanks. Okay. Huh? 105,000% agree with that statement. I hate Taylor Swift, but I'm just saying this sounds like something she might say. Yeah, I don't know who made her so angry. I mean, it's probably like every guy. I think every guy made her that angry, but I don't know. All right, so again, this is what you want to use for your hook. So go through, find one that you think would fit for your topic, and then that's what you're using, and you're writing right here in this section that you see on the board. Okay, next thing, background information. I need you to type next to that, on that slide, I want you to type 2 to 3 sentences. Ethan, you have something to do right now. 2 to 3 sentences.
What slide?
The blue one.
Oh. Sir,
yes, sir.
What do you mean by background?
Well, I'm going to talk about that in a minute.
Slide 9.
Then what's up?
When's the student orientation night?
Okay, literally teaching right now. Can we talk about other things later?
Yes.
Just teaching. It's fine. It's totally fine. Okay, so what does background information mean? And notice it does say if necessary. I'm just going to go ahead and answer that question for you. Is it necessary? Yes, it is necessary. So you are going to give your reader a little bit of background information, and you should do that in 2 to 3 sentences. So the minimum number of sentences you should have here is 2. Okay, so what you're going to do, if you've got like the Bermuda Triangle, for example, you would tell me the Bermuda Triangle is located and tell me where it's at. Tell me what the deal with the Bermuda Triangle is. Why is it such a topic of conversation? And then that's your background information done there. Area 51 could be just about the same thing. Princess Diana, give me like an overview of what happened to her and what people think. Whatever your topic is, it's just some background information. It's not necessarily an opinion yet. It's just some information for your reader in case they don't know what it is you're talking about. Then you've got the thesis statement, and you guys have all done that before, right? You've written a thesis statement for a paper. I gave you an example of that right here. I even did a little color-coded highlight situation so you can see what. Okay, Ethan, I really need you focused. It would be really helpful. So I really need your topic to be whatever is, basically your topic is Bigfoot or Area 51, Princess Diana's death, whatever topic you chose on your paper. Yes, Loch Ness Monster. Your claim is going to be that it exists, it doesn't exist, it's true, it's not, Princess Diana's death was staged, whatever. Claim is where you take a stance. That's the first time the reader should know, okay, they're going to try to prove that to me. Then you're going to include, in order of your body paragraphs, the topics of the next 3 paragraphs. Pretty much. So in the order that you wrote up here, so we got 1, 2, 3. You're going to talk about those things. You're going to list them 1, 2, and 3. Then you're going to have your 3 body paragraphs, which you've already written, hopefully, at this point. Hopefully. Okay. So, anybody have questions on that? That paragraph is good. Okay. So, conclusion paragraph, that's slide 10. This is where we have a few. What happened there? Oh, no. Okay, so what you're going to do here, this is basically kind of like restating your point. What are you trying to prove? Bigfoot's real, Bigfoot's not real, whatever. Restate the 3 things that you talked about.
What's this? Thesis.
I know, I somehow deleted what it was there. Yes.
I thought that's what we were supposed to do in yellow right here.
Okay, you're going to have 2, like, really, you write 2 thesis statements, you use one at the top, and you'll use one down at the bottom again. So basically, if you wanted to go ahead and write 2 and then phrase them a little bit differently, you could do that. Okay, so then where you need to make some changes, this paragraph or this section right here, Ethan, I'm about done. Stop touching the lamp. Okay, so call to action is a recommendation for future research. I want you to replace what is typed there with this right now. So everybody should be on slide 10, typing in call to action or recommendation for future research.
On which one?
Slide 10,
This one. I don't know. Like,
the bottom, the very last one, where it says restate your thesis. Yes.
so, right, I'm above that one. Why did you put something different there?
It got deleted sometime between last class period and now.
So, do you want to?
I'm good. It's okay.
So, do you want me to put that?
No, you're good. You need to, whatever, you need to type this though. Yeah. So on slide 10, the very last thing that it says above the right here, you put call to action, recommendation for future research. And we'll talk about what that means. Bless you. Okay, so call to action means, for instance, with the school dress code example, we're following along with that. Your call to action might be contact your local school board to let them know your opinions on school uniforms. That's them doing something, right? Now, obviously, for most of you, the school board probably isn't going to be who you're going to contact or whatever. Yours are bigger issues than that. So you might recommend future research or recommend something for the future for people to try to figure this out, kind of a thing. So, for instance, maybe if we're looking for Bigfoot, I don't know, finding Bigfoot. You might say the scientists are continuing or should continue to search in areas that are heavily wooded in order to locate the mysterious Bigfoot, something like that. Call to action, basically on a larger scale, kind of in a way. Unless you, of course, are super smart and you think that you know how they could find Bigfoot. If you figured that out, if you know why, then you probably should just leave school at this point and go become a millionaire, right?
So I should just
You
erase
figured
what
that
I
out.
put yesterday?
Huh?
I should just erase what I put yesterday.
Yeah, I realized that I had repeated myself twice, so I wanted to fix that today.
So the last one?
Yeah, so you just have one sentence to fix. Okay, does anybody have questions on slide 10? Yes, sir. Josh.
What if you're like, you know how you just said the Bigfoot example, give, his recommendations to find it, or him to get there?
Right, yeah.
What if you don't believe in your thing?
You're going to have to be very convincing. You're going to have to put something down that if you were on the other side of what you really believe, that you might actually go with.
Oh, we're on that point of view?
I'm just saying, if you said that you don't believe that Bigfoot's real.
I'm writing, I don't believe, aliens.
Okay, then you would write, that last sentence is your last chance to convince them that aliens don't exist there. That's basically, you have to write from that viewpoint. The only one that's from the aliens are there viewpoint for you is paragraph, I think it's 5, the red one. Okay, so no more questions on that. Good to go. Okay, so you have until tomorrow at the end of this class period to finish this up. You guys, fifth period has a little bit longer of a time tomorrow, so you've got a benefit really tomorrow. You'll have some extra time. However, other classes do not have extra time tomorrow. In fact, you've got like a 20-minute class period. So,
Wait, so we have to finish everything.
You blow your nose.
Like, we have to finish everything.
Wait, so there is.
Like, even the writing.
everything is not the actual typing of the paper, just the slides are due tomorrow.
Only typing the paper when we come